Oh man. Mr. Carlton is right. I make a lot of videos. Hopefully the number of videos I make, I try to keep them linear, and if at any time like a link is missing, or if you have any questions like where my darn fool notions or responses come from, please always feel welcome to comment and ask. This is a video response to Irish and his 50-man march. Now, I guess we could more call it a 50 American. Ooh, how about the 50 pen march, or the 50 typewriter march? Anyway, that's not important. The concept is to take a guerrilla approach for a grassroots type of political movement. Extremely low funded, one person from each state, and the grievance is going to be the repealing of the 16th and 17th Amendment, one being on an unconstitutional ground and the other being on an incompetent ground, or no confidence ground. Let me just start by saying, at this point, I'm not Irish's Florida guy. Like, there would be a representative from each state. At this point, I'm not Irish's Florida guy, and I don't necessarily want to. I don't want to openly say why, because in no way would I inhibit the process. I fully support the process. While I don't want to say why, I will go ahead and tell you why. I'm not fully convinced on the amendments deserving to be repealed. I was, however, I will help, because I have the utmost respect for Irish, and I'm gonna tell him and the whole world why. Because when you watch his videos and the things that he talks about, yeah, he's got the gunplay, and we've seen him in camouflage doing his little thing, and but that right there, people, that's a man who knows how to fight. You don't always get to choose the front that your battle is upon, and you need to be prepared for that. You need to be prepared for that battle, and you need to respond regardless. And it's not always with bullets, and as a matter of fact, it's very seldom with bullets when we're talking the big picture here. Now, when part of lending that helping hand, the 16th Amendment thing, for those of you not in the know on your amendments, you can look it up. It's more or less the income tax one, granting Congress the authority to impose income tax upon the United States American people without regard for, state numeration. That's fairly obvious and self-explanatory in and of itself. When Irish was talking about the arguments against it, he mentioned how Congress is just proven to be flat out irresponsible with the way they spend money. Just fiscally irresponsible, bordering on ignorant. My concern, of course, is Congress's budget is mostly in the debt range anyway. So I mean, even if you stop the income tax, like, they're already spending money that they don't have. Their power. My concern is their power to spend isn't derived from the 16th Amendment. I mentioned that just in an effort to refine this discourse and help the process. 17th Amendment. you want this movement to repeal the 17th Amendment to get teeth. Let's take a lesson from salesmanship. If you want to have a person buy your product, make them think they're getting the deal, get their incentive. If you want the 17th Amendment thing to just totally be accepted and completely kick ass, you get it, you push it hard on the state level. Because what you're going to essentially be doing is you are going to be empowering your state legislature. And if you can remind these people in the position that this power was taken away from them and get them hungry to regain that power, then man, you will have an ally like you wouldn't believe. There is no greater aphrodisiac than power. And if you can find a way and word a way to get them on that side, man, to have state legislatures on your side, then you're gonna be able to see that effect. Now, my concern with how you play the ideal, in that if the 17th were to be repealed, my concern is you're not going to see the results as far as lobbying isn't going to change. And the way that power is shifted and everything isn't necessarily going to change either. But it will spread it out and break it up slightly. And an interesting part is you will see a change in campaign finance. There'll be a serious shift in campaign finance because a campaign to a state legislature will have to be conducted very different than simply another one. I think another possibility, if we could locate in the Federalist Papers where they talk about the advantages of the Senate being appointed by state legislature, that would probably move us forward again. Anyway, I look forward to this process, and don't rule me out as being a Florida guy, but if you run into a person, I mean, if a person is willing to, that is a Florida resident, and you're ready to rock and roll with it, then that'll be your guy. Other than that, I mean, most definitely consider me an ally in this. And anyway, I look forward to helping out, and this is a very exciting process for me. Thank you.